the top 6 potent nutrients to prevent leg weakness in seniors. As we get older, our primary focus tends to be on safeguarding our heart, brain, and bones. However, what about our legs? These quiet supporters bear our weight and carry us through countless years of movement, yet they are frequently overlooked until discomfort or weakness becomes evident. For seniors, maintaining healthy legs is more than just about comfort. It's essential for independence, stability, and overall well-being. Problems related to the legs in elderly individuals are more common than many realize and can significantly affect quality of life. Age-related muscle degeneration, known as sarcopenia, diminishes strength in the feet and legs, making each step tougher. Stiff joints, diminished cartilage, and ongoing inflammation can impede mobility and heighten fall risk. Additionally, poor circulation and nerve impairment can cause numbness, chronic wounds, and even serious complications, especially for those with diabetes. Fortunately, proper nutrition can play a vital role in safeguarding and revitalizing leg health. While much of the focus is often on vitamins and minerals like calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium, there exists a powerful group of non-vitamin, non-mineral nutrients that directly bolster leg strength, structure, and function. Before diving in, I'd love to hear where you're tuning in from today. Feel free to leave a comment below and ask any questions you may have. And remember to subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based tips on healthy aging. Your legs will appreciate it. First, let's consider protein intake. As we age, one of the earliest indicators of aging can manifest in the legs. As we age, the simple act of climbing stairs feels increasingly more difficult. Walking longer distances starts to drain our energy, and standing up from a chair can become an exhausting effort. These quiet, almost unnoticed changes are often the first signs of sarcopenia, the slow and relentless loss of muscle mass and strength that troubles up to a third of seniors over 60. This decline can cast a shadow over daily life, making even routine movements a challenge. But is this inevitable passage into frailty, or is there a way to slow its advance? More importantly, can a single nutrient help us preserve the strength and resilience of our legs as time carries on? The answer is yes, and that nutrient is protein. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders or athletes. For older adults, it's a vital element of healthy aging, especially when it comes to maintaining leg function. Our muscles, after all, are built from protein. Yet as the years go by, our bodies grow less efficient at using it for repair and growth. This condition, known as anabolic resistance, means the body needs more high-quality protein to produce the same muscle-building effects it once achieved effortlessly. That's where protein becomes a true guardian of strength. It offers the essential building blocks necessary to sustain lean muscle, which is crucial for leg power, balance, and movement. Even more poignant is the role of a specific amino acid called leucine. Found abundantly in dairy, eggs, and lean meats, leucine functions as a biological switch, activating a vital growth pathway known as mTOR. This signal prompts the body to begin muscle synthesis. Without it, even a diet rich in protein may fall short in supporting the muscle maintenance our aging legs desperately need. What if we fail to meet these vital needs? The darkness creeps in slowly, insidiously gnawing at our strength and resilience. The consequences are profound and unsettling. Trembling legs, a heightened danger of falls lurking in the shadows, dwindling mobility, and the slow, relentless loss of independence. Even with adequate calories, a deficiency in protein silently dismantles muscle tissue, turning strength into mere fatigue. This looming threat is not beyond our control, yet it demands vigilance. Emerging research warns that older adults must consume more protein, around 1.2 to 150 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, and an even distribution throughout the day to combat the sinister grip of anabolic resistance. Don't reserve these crucial nutrients solely for dinner. Instead, empower your legs at every meal, especially breakfast and lunch, when many seniors often neglect their intake. The type of protein also matters. Powerful sources like whey, eggs, fish, chicken, and Greek yogurt are especially effective, while plant-based options such as tofu, lentils, and quinoa can also contribute when combined properly. For those haunted by diminished appetite or difficulty chewing, concentrated protein shakes and powders offer a vital, accessible alternative. And beware, the word fat isn't always the enemy. Omega-3 fatty acids hold the key to healing and strength in this dark battle. The shadows are never far, but with knowledge and action, we can push back against the darkness threatening to consume our vitality. People often look for ways to avoid discomfort, but what if a certain type of fat could do the opposite? Bring relief where there's pain. Imagine if it could soothe aching joints, improve blood flow to tired legs, and protect the fragile nerves that allow us to take each step. Sadly, omega-3 fatty acids are known for their healing power, which becomes increasingly important as we face aging's toll. Common leg complaints like pain, stiffness, and swelling are often linked to persistent, low-grade inflammation, a silent but relentless enemy. Whether it's arthritis in the knees, aching calves, or sore ankles, inflammation frequently undermines our comfort and mobility from within. Here, omega-3 serve as a gentle, natural ally, not as a quick remedy, but as a long-term defender against inflammation. Unlike medications that merely mask pain temporarily, omega-3 fatty acids work deep inside, subtly reducing the body's inflammatory response at the cellular level. EPA and DHA, the primary active forms of omega-3s found in fish oil, influence the creation of signaling molecules like eicosanoids and resolvins, compounds that help resolve inflammation rather than intensify it. The outcome is joints that move with less stiffness and swelling, and legs that no longer feel burdened by persistent discomfort. However, the benefits of omega-3s extend beyond reducing inflammation. Aging also brings a natural decline in circulation to the lower limbs, further complicating the struggle to maintain comfort and mobility. Certainly, the tiny capillaries that nourish our legs and feed with oxygen and vital nutrients gradually become less effective, leading to a persistent sense of coldness, cramps, delayed healing of wounds, and more serious complications, especially in those suffering from diabetes or peripheral artery disease. Omega-3 fatty acids offer some hope by supporting the health of the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of blood vessels. They promote vasodilation, helping blood flow more freely and reducing the likelihood of clot formation, which ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles, nerves, and skin of the legs. Although improved circulation can bring a sense of relief, it also forms the foundation for stronger legs, quicker recovery, and a diminished risk of severe problems. There is also evidence suggesting that omega-3s may help protect nerve health, which is especially vital for those experiencing tingling, burning sensations, or numbness in the legs, symptoms commonly associated with peripheral neuropathy. By combating oxidative stress and aiding nerve cell regeneration, omega-3 fatty acids might help maintain sensation and lessen discomfort in the lower limbs, a crucial benefit for older adults with diabetes or circulatory issues, where the loss of sensation can go unnoticed, leading to unnoticed injuries or infections. So, where can this essential fat be found? The richest sources are cold water fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies, all abundant in EPA and DHA. For those who do not consume fish regularly, purified fish oil supplements or algal oil, a plant-based alternative, can serve as effective options. While optimal dosing varies per individual, many studies support around 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA daily to support health. Sadly, the decline in vascular and nerve function underscores the importance of these nutrients, as the consequences of neglect can be profound and heartbreaking. For individuals who do not consume fish on a regular basis, purified fish oil supplements or algal oil, a plant-based alternative, can serve as effective substitutes. While the optimal dosage varies depending on personal needs, numerous studies endorse taking between 1,000 mg of combined EPA and DHA daily for their anti-inflammatory and heart health benefits. Moving on to collagen, you might not notice it, but behind every sturdy step, flexible knee, and stable ankle lies an unseen support structure, collagen. It threads through tendons, cushions joints, and provides the elasticity to ligaments. It literally holds your legs together. However, as years go by, this structural network gradually weakens. The joints may start to ache, knees become less flexible, and legs lose the stability and bounce they once had. The crucial question is, can we repair what time has taken away? Is it possible for collagen to rejuvenate the strength of our aging legs? The answer appears to be optimistic, and it begins with collagen peptides. Collagen is the most plentiful protein in the human body, forming the framework of connective tissues. After the age of 30, however, the body reduces collagen production annually. By the time you reach your 60s or 70s, this reduction becomes evident through creaky knees and overstretched tendons. Unlike muscle mass, which can often be visibly regained with training and protein intake, collagen depletion happens more subtly, but is just as significant. That's where collagen peptides come into play. Unlike regular dietary collagen, hydrolyzed collagen peptides are broken down into short chains of amino acids that are easily absorbed into the bloodstream. Once in circulation, they do not simply vanish but travel to your joints and connective tissues like ghostly messengers, stirring the body's own collagen production. In clinical studies, individuals consuming these peptides each day reported diminished joint pain, greater flexibility, and even stronger bone density over time. These effects forge a future of more stable knees, resilient ankles, and a drastically reduced chance of soft tissue injuries, wounds that could linger for months in the aging. Yet, collagen's purpose transcends mere strength. It is the essence of movement itself. When tissues rich in collagen are well maintained, every step taken is smoother, more effortless. The knee glides without haunting grinding, the Achilles tendon flexes free from inflammation's grip, and the thick band of the plantar fascia bears every stride without strain. These delicate yet vital components of leg function hinge on the fragile architecture of healthy collagen. But collagen does not operate alone in the shadows. Its true power is awakened through critical allies, especially vitamin C, a sinister switch that ignites collagen synthesis. Without it, your body cannot forge or rebuild collagen, no matter how much you consume in darkness. That is why many premium collagen supplements contain added vitamin C or advise consuming citrus or bell peppers, powerful allies that unlock collagen's full potential. Timing and persistence are crucial. Continuous daily intake for 8 to 12 weeks reveals the full spectral benefits lurking within. Sources for collagen peptides typically come from bovine, marine, or porcine origins. All of these contain essential amino acids such as glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are vital for repairing connective tissue. Marine collagen is often praised for its exceptional absorption, but bovine collagen remains the most studied for supporting joints and bones. Creatine, on the other hand, is a nutrient that may hold some hope for revitalizing cellular energy, especially for aging bodies. It is frequently misunderstood as solely a supplement for bodybuilders, yet it is increasingly recognized for its role in healthy aging. Creatine is a natural compound stored in muscles, acting as a rapid energy reserve. Whenever you stand, climb, or lift, particularly during quick or forceful movements, your muscles draw on creatine to produce ATP, the molecule that drives muscle contractions. Think of it as a backup generator powering your legs. Unfortunately, as we grow older, our body's stores of creatine diminish, impairing our capacity to generate quick and efficient energy. The consequence is legs that tire more easily, slower walking speeds, and a gradual, often unnoticed loss of balance and confidence, an undercurrent of sadness that underscores the fragility of aging bodies. Here's the chilling truth: creatine stands as one of the most scrutinized and potent supplements for combating the relentless decline of muscle with age. When paired with even modest resistance training, creatine has been shown to amplify lower limb strength, muscle mass, and functional performance among the elderly. In unsettling meta-analyses, older individuals who supplemented with creatine while maintaining regular exercise experienced significant improvements in walking speed, chair rise times, and leg power, starkly contrasting those who did not. Even among the frail and sedentary, creatine appears to act as a safeguard, helping to preserve muscle tissue and maintain a baseline of strength when little else can. But the darkness extends beyond muscles alone. Emerging research hints that creatine may also fortify bone density, possibly through the increased force exerted by stronger muscles on the vulnerable bones, especially in the legs, which are most susceptible to fractures from falls. Stronger muscles mean stronger bones, and creatine fuels both, creeping into the very foundation of skeletal integrity. Unlike nutrients that take months to reveal their subtle effects, creatine's impact is often felt within weeks. Users report renewed vitality during walks, enhanced stability when rising, and a haunting sense of regained control over debilitated limbs. How does one summon this potent force? The most common form is creatine monohydrate, an affordable, well-researched option. A daily dose of 3 to 5 grams suffices, effective and safe for the aging body. No need for loading phases or cycles, just relentless consistency in the dark quiet of your routine. Creatine can be easily mixed into water or added to a smoothie, preferably consumed with a meal to enhance absorption. Regarding potential side effects, extensive research has shown that when taken at proper dosages, creatine is generally very safe. Even for older adults, initial minor water retention may occur but usually resolves quickly. Importantly, concerns about kidney health in healthy individuals have been largely dismissed through clinical studies. Moving on to glucosamine, it may not be the most glamorous supplement nor a trendy superfood, but it has quietly been one of the most studied nutrients for joint health over decades, especially for osteoarthritis, the progressive deterioration of cartilage that affects millions of aging adults. What sets glucosamine apart is that it isn't merely a pain reliever. It serves as a building block, a structural component of molecules that make up cartilage, joint fluid, and connective tissue. Think of it as raw material essential for repairing joints. As we age, the body's capacity to maintain and regenerate cartilage diminishes, leading to thinner joint surfaces, inflammation, stiffness, and pain, particularly in weight-bearing joints of the legs. The knees are especially affected. Glucosamine helps support the body's natural production of cartilage and aids in maintaining the thick, viscous fluid that lubricates the joints, thereby promoting joint health and function. Glucosamine aids the body's natural production of cartilage, while also supporting the maintenance of the thick, viscous fluid that lubricates and nourishes joints from within. Numerous long-term studies, including reviews in Cochrane meta-analyses, have demonstrated that glucosamine, especially in its sulfate form, can decrease joint pain and slow down cartilage deterioration, particularly in the knee joint. Although many of these studies focus on knee problems, the same principles are applicable to smaller joints like those in the ankles and feet, where cartilage loss can be just as disruptive. One of the most valuable, yet often overlooked aspects of glucosamine is its stabilizing role. Unlike quick remedies that merely hide pain, glucosamine offers structural support by gradually strengthening the internal framework of joints over time. Many users observe subtle but meaningful improvements such as less cracking, greater ease of movement, smoother motion, and increased confidence during activities like climbing stairs or walking on uneven surfaces. When combined with chondroitin, another compound that supports cartilage, glucosamine has demonstrated consistent, modest improvements in joint flexibility and comfort. Nevertheless, taking glucosamine on its own remains beneficial, especially when started early, before significant joint damage occurs. It is a slow-acting solution, not a quick fix, but for aging legs, perseverance often yields better results. How should it be taken? The typical dose for glucosamine sulfate is 1500 mg daily, usually divided into 2 or 3 smaller doses with meals. It may take between 4 to 8 weeks to notice improvements, which emphasizes the importance of consistency. While generally tolerated with minimal issues, individuals with shellfish allergies must proceed with caution, as some supplements are derived from the exoskeletons of shellfish. Fortunately, many plant-based or synthetic alternatives now exist to avoid this dark, lurking threat. 6. Curcumin, a compound long shrouded in the mystique of ancient healing traditions like Ayurveda and Chinese herbalism, has recently emerged from the shadows to confront chronic inflammation and oxidative damage. This is no mere legend. Modern scientific inquiry has uncovered its potent effects across hundreds of studies, especially in combating persistent joint and muscle afflictions. In the dim corridors of aging, curcumin offers a glimmer of hope against conditions such as osteoarthritis, tendinitis, and relentless inflammatory pain, each one progressively gnawing away at the vitality of the legs and lower limbs of the elderly. But how does this shadowy remedy wield its power? At the cellular level, it disrupts the inflammatory chain reaction by inactivating sinister enzymes like COX-2 and 5-LOX and silencing sinister signaling molecules such as TNF-alpha and interleukins, agents that feed swelling and agony. Unlike the blunt, often hazardous weapons of conventional NSAIDs, which threaten the stomach and long-term health, curcumin acts more gently, especially when optimized for absorption. Clinical trials reveal that it can rival ibuprofen in alleviating joint pain and stiffness, yet carries a far darker promise: fewer risks, less danger insidiously lurking in its shadows. For those whose legs grow weaker with age, this signifies less swelling in the knees, diminished tension in overused tendons, and a touch more ease in movement. A faint light flickering against the encroaching darkness. It holds particular promise in conditions like plantar fasciitis, where inflamed tissue beneath the foot torments each step, a condition notorious for its unrelenting grip. and difficulty to conquer. Curcumin's capacity to ease pain and speed up tissue healing places it among the rare natural compounds that not only alleviate symptoms but may also address their root causes. Though the journey is often fraught with challenges beyond its benefits for joints and tendons, curcumin's antioxidant properties provide a wider layer of protection. Yet aging muscles and nerves are constantly battered by free radicals, unstable molecules that gradually inflict damage. That is, as these harmful agents persist, the tissues they assault grow weaker and more vulnerable, a quiet deterioration that many may not notice until it's too late. Curcumin attempts to neutralize these radicals, offering a glimmer of hope in preserving muscle strength and nerve health, which is especially vital for those suffering from nerve numbness or pain rooted in circulatory or diabetic issues. However, one of its long-standing struggles has been bioavailability, its poor absorption in the raw form. Thankfully, recent developments have improved this, with formulations containing piperine, phytosomal curcumin, or nanocurcumin becoming more effective and accessible. These advancements finally allow us to harness its true potential, though the path remains bittersweet. The typical dose for supporting joints and reducing inflammation ranges from 500 to 1,000 mg daily, but individual responses vary and progress is often slow. Most find that after several weeks of consistent use, some relief may begin to emerge, a fragile hope that, with patience and perseverance, may bring a measure of comfort amid ongoing struggles. In summary, throughout this journey, we have examined 6 potent nutrients, each playing a distinct, evidence-based role in promoting leg health. Protein serves as the cornerstone for maintaining and rebuilding muscle mass, helping to restore the strength that naturally diminishes with age. Omega-3 fatty acids combat chronic inflammation that causes joint stiffness and impairs circulation, thereby enabling blood flow to improve and legs to move with less discomfort. Collagen peptides strengthen the tendons, ligaments, and cartilage responsible for the structure and stability of our legs, enhancing mobility and joint comfort. Creatine recharges the muscle energy system, providing each step with renewed power and stamina, crucial for preventing falls and remaining independent. Glucosamine supports the repair and protection of joint cartilage, cushioning each movement and helping to sustain flexibility over time. Curcumin offers natural relief from persistent inflammation and pain, delivering a gentle yet effective way to maintain free movement, even amidst chronic issues. Their combined effects, their synergy, produce long-lasting benefits. While one nutrient supports muscle health, another nourishes joint tissues. One alleviates inflammation, another accelerates recovery. Naturally, individual needs vary. Before adding any new supplement to your routine, it's prudent to consult with your healthcare provider, especially if you have existing health conditions or are on medication. Tailored advice ensures these nutrients are used safely and effectively. The journey to healthier legs does not have to start with surgery, injections, or waiting for deterioration. It all begins in the shadows of nutrition, where choices loom ominously, step by cautious step. You now possess the knowledge, the science that underpins the darkness, and most crucially, the raw power to act. Feed your legs what they truly crave beneath the surface, and let them carry you into the unknown, stronger and more relentless than before. If this video resonated with you, remember to press the like button. Your support fuels our relentless pursuit of revealing deeper truths. Leave a comment below with your fears, questions, or the next secret you'd like uncovered. We thrive in hearing your whispers. Be sure to subscribe and activate notifications so you never miss a sinister insight or hidden tip lurking just around the corner.